the noise they're making is being captured by the dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Punter Mitch Wishnowski ready to do the honors. And we're off in Detroit. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They've got a man in motion. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 4 coming up now. From the gun, Goff. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. They send a man in motion. On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line. 17.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You get these goal-to-goal situations, the last thing you're thinking offensively is you're going backwards. And to go back 4 yards, well, that's a tip of the cap to that defense.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun. Goff. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting the offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Well, really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they could make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Has him on the quick hitter. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 8-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have it on 2nd and short. From the gun is Purdy. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Purdy on 1st down. He's on the move. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Lee McNeil in on the tackle.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
They kick the running back in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They send him left out of the slot. On 3rd down, Purdy. That's brought in by Jennings. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds his man, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Putting a receiver in motion. Pretty throwing here on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
The give here on second. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, San Francisco. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Greg Reynolds to return it. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down. Goff to the air now. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st down, it's Goff. Forced out to his right. And after some relocating there, Brock, they track him down away from the pocket. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Another try following the sack. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions grow their lead to 8. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before halftime. Buys time, rolling right. Launching deep down the right sideline. Big gain downfield. And they bring him down around the 34. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Come on.
First down throw by Purdy. That's taken in by Samuel. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From just shy of midfield on second down. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Now it's Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down. On the ground, this is Isaac Garindo. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Garindo again. And this time they get to him early and stick him along the line of scrimmage. The dose of the hurry up offense here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Broken up by a big guy at the line. And now they're left with 4th and short. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And that hit stops him in his tracks. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, the appeal of that call, Kate, is an element of surprise. You're not expecting to go receiver run on 4th down. If it's not set up properly, though, even the surprise isn't enough for one of the best athletes on the team to pick up the 1st down.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. He finds Laporta. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stops.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Montgomery gets it from the gun. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Still working past the 40. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions up by 8. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Gibbs.
What
a hit there. Alex, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Running right, it's Williams. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And he will get this to the end zone for the Detroit touchdown.
Oh my
The
God.
Lions have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions lead by 15 now. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Man in motion here. Throwing from the gun here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it.
How the
And
fuck
they
you
catch up
doing?
to him, but
You trying to run out of
not
bounds with my
until he's
fucking
got a
thing down.
huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. And that was probably their